wish it was Sunday, Sunday, Monday.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steve and it's your girl
Lynn.
and welcome to another exciting episode of Sunday Vibes. Today what we're going to talk about is why are black women always upset, or why they always look upset. So let me know. Tell me what you think in your mind why these black females always upset. Because you can go to the store and you can go to the register and you know what I'm saying, she don't even look at you, acknowledge you sometimes, or smile back at you. She like, how you doing, whatever. And she just, you know what I'm saying? So, but when you go to Starbucks and you go chill out with, you know, Katie, and she all excited, like, how you doing? Like, she really care about you. So I want to know what you think about that.
That's a hard question for me. That's a hard question for me because I am, well, I used to be one of them girls who has that resting bitch face. And I don't think it's anything pertaining to the world. It's just us in the environment that we're raised in.
Yeah.
We were raised up to be strong and have this strong face, and we don't realize that to the world is projecting, oh, she's angry, she's mad all the time.
Yeah.
No.
Cause like, you know, when I think about it, it's like, you know, everybody got their own game face. So like, let's say you go to a job and that first impression is, how's this person? Is she a smiley person? Is she a mean person? Is she upset? And a lot of that basically tells you, you know, what you're gonna be dealing with that person. You feel me? And that goes on with life too. So you never know who you're gonna meet or who got access to what. So it's like you always wanna like put that smile on your face. But like, these black females, like, I guess they were, pulled into that lifestyle where they should try to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if they're upset, then you'll see they're upset. If they're happy, you'll see that they're happy. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the, you know, the Caucasian, or, you know, another race of a female, she's smiling and she's always happy. So it's like, no matter if she's upset or whatever, and I believe it kind of gives you more opportunities too when you're like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you look like a more warming person to, you know, other individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, even at my job, when a customer passes by, if I'm not smiling or whatever, even if they have a question or they need some help, they won't come to me. Because I guess they feel like threatened or whatever. But if I'm smiling, I'm happy and I'm energetic, they always come to me like, hey, how you doing? Can you help me? Whatever. And I feel like that's what we need to do as a people, black women.
I think it also depends on our surrounding, because I'm 23 years old and I've always had this don't talk to me face for the longest. And when I started working at my current job now, I didn't realize how much of a problem my face was until my supervisor would always come up to me and be like, why are you so mad? Why are you always angry? And I'm like, but I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not angry. It's just my face. But sometimes, like, we have to surround ourselves with people that tell you, you know, like, fix yourself sometimes, like smile here and there sometimes, like you don't always have to mug here and there. And I don't think it's just that black women are always angry. Sometimes we just don't realize it. We don't realize we have a booger in our nose unless you tell us.
And I feel like black men too, you know what I'm saying? I feel like after everything that happened through like civil rights and all this other stuff, we have to like keep ourselves up guard. So you'll see a black guy, whatever, walking down the street and he's kind of like mean mugging and he has to put this armor, you know what I'm saying, this character on his face is like, you know what I'm saying, this whatever. But once you start to meet him and you talk to him,
yeah,
you're like, okay, this person is actually cool because, you know, Edith, whatever,
yeah,
in school. She thought that I was like a mean person. And she told Miklon she scared of me a little bit. And she probably don't even remember this, but this was back in the day. And then Miklon was like, Steven, funny Steven? And she was like, nah, whatever. And me and Edith would just laugh anytime we chill together. But it's like, you see how strong that, you know, that visual, that first impression causes people to be cool with you,
yeah,
or not fuck with you. So it's like you gotta put yourself in that certain type of thing. That's what I feel. I feel like as a man, whatever, I'm supposed to like not be so sweet and be like, hey, because you know people gonna run up on you, people gonna try you. But at the same time, I can't be so aggressive looking mad and whatever. So what's your suggestion on for a female to do?
Sometimes when you're not doing anything at home, this is what I do personally. When I'm not doing anything, I just get up, just look at myself. And then, I don't know how to explain it, but when I'm focused, that's when my mean face comes on. And it's only because I'm thinking and I'm just focused. So ask people around you, like, do I look like a bitch? Do I really look like a bitch?
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
people won't know that. Like my supervisor tells me, like they won't know how wise you are and how smart you are and how polite you are. Like the customers will walk up to you and they won't want to go to your register because you have that face. But surround yourself with people that will tell you do look like a bitch, even though you're not a bitch. You do look like a bitch. Like fix your face, and it's okay for them to tell you that. Just take it in and try to change it around and turn it into something positive.
Exactly. I feel okay. So that's step one. Step one, go to all your friends and ask them on the regular. If you didn't know me, you saw me in the street, what would you think of me?
Because all my friends did tell me, yeah, you do look like a bitch.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like that's one. And another friend of mine, Elson, whatever that, we went to school with Elson, and he also told me, he was like, because his people had a storehouse, and I would always go there. And he was like, yo, I thought you was a thug, I thought you was selling drugs, whatever. I did do a little dumb stuff with him when I was younger, but I was always a good kid. I was always respectful, you know what I'm saying? And he thought I was this type of person. And me and him became great friends too. So it was like, I understood that. So like, that's why 9 out of 10, you're gonna always see me smiling or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if I'm, you know what I'm saying, I can't even get that angry for that long, whatever, because I feel like that stress is unnecessary. So I'm always smiling, I'm always happy, I always try to be energetic. And I know like what this guy at my job told me. He said, Steve, when you smile, when you happy, whatever, that energy goes on to everybody else. So you gotta always try to be happy, always try to have that good vibration. You know what I'm saying? That's when you ever been next to somebody and like they got that negative energy, and no matter how good you was feeling, as soon as you get to them, they just brush you out down. You feel me? So it's like that's what we gotta do. But I don't want to pull it off from what we talking about with the why do black people or black women or black men look angry or feel as if they have this guard. I want to talk about like how we represent ourselves too sometimes. You feel me? Like I know you be seeing some females, they become with the shower cap and
that one is gonna offend one of my friends.
I already know, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool, but it's serious. It's serious because it's like you have to understand that people are looking at everything. You know what I'm saying? People are stereotypical. Like shit, I don't even feel comfortable eating a banana in public because I already know like somebody gonna say there's a monkey right there. So I break my bananas off, eat like this. You know what I'm saying? But if I was at the house, I'd be. You feel me? So it's like, what do you think about that? What do you think we have to do as people?
We just need to let our pride down sometimes, because especially, it's sad to say, but especially in the black community, we always feel like we're too good and we don't have to do this, we don't have to do that.
Yeah.
But truth of the matter is, we have to compete 10 times as much as the white girl, the white guy next to us, because I feel like, I hope nobody gets offended by this, but society doesn't expect so much from us. Because I remember when I went to my to a job interview and I was all dressed up, and I had this white girl next to me and she was just in leggings and a white t-shirt and some flats. And I spoke to my manager about it. I got hired, I spoke to her about it, and I was like, you know, like, you don't have to come here all dressed up. And she's like, well, you don't have to, but I love that. I'm seeing that the black girls and the black men, they're coming dressed properly because we weren't taught that.
Exactly.
And then white people don't feel like they have to do as much as us. They, like, your face is gay. You're white, you're gay. I feel like that's how it is. But black people, they don't realize, like, you have to do 10 times as much as the white person next to you.
And I feel that's real because, like, you look on news or whatever, 9 out of 10, you look on news and what you see? You turn on TV, oh, this person killed this person did this crime, it was a robbery, and you'll see these faces. So what happens is, majority, everybody, not just white people, black people too, we become afraid of this black face, we become afraid of this black figure. So it's like, now it's like, as soon as you see that person, instead of your mind just thinking, okay, this is an ordinary person, this is a regular person, just like me, you have to put up your guard because this is what you've been seeing all day on TV. So it's kind of, it kind of threatens you in a little way, so you become suspicious. You know what I'm saying? So that also involves in it too. You know what I'm saying? So all this entangles with each other. All this entangles.
It does, because I know this is what my mindset was when I walked out my door. Like, don't talk to me, I look mean. You think I'm mean, alright, I'm gonna look mean. Don't approach me. You think I'm like this bitch, okay, I'm gonna look like a bitch, don't approach me. And it's because, like, I remember I would walk by and I got out the car and this lady got out the car next to me and she clicked her alarm like 3 times like I was gonna rob her. Mm-hmm. So of course, like, I'm mad now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna look mad all day.
Exactly.
But if I was white, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have got all that extra.
100%. But yeah, you already know.
We 100%.
Cause I had somebody
walking by, she clicking like 10 times.
I had somebody look me dead in my eye, dead in my eye. They pushed it again, they pushed it one more time, and then they walked off. And I was like, damn, I'm a nigga. You feel me? I'm like, in that person's head, in that person's eyes, I'm a nigga. And I'm not gonna sound like the rich people. I have white friends. I'm not gonna sound like that, but I do have white friends, and I love every single person, every single type of race. You know what I'm saying? But because of the media, because of how we're represented as a people, we get put down. You know what I'm saying? And it causes this effect on the black woman. It causes this effect on the black men. But what we have to do as a people is carry ourselves in a better way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we have to carry ourselves in a better way. Like, we can't just think about ourselves. Okay, buff it. I'm gonna do me. It's everybody else. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna dress high like this. I don't got time for this, whatever. I'm gonna dress like this. No, because when you go outside, you represent every race. You know what I'm saying? You represent all your people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you just gotta have yourself looking good. Feel me? Y'all females, have yourself looking good. You know what I'm saying? I prefer y'all natural, but it's whatever. But I prefer y'all looking good. Well, what's your response on that? What's your response on that? Like,
I agree. You can't just think of yourself, because I was reading, there's this word, it's an African word. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's Ubuntu. And it's, I am who I am because of who you are. And no matter how you look at it, I reflect other women. So when I walk out the house dressed in booty shorts, dressed in like I'm a prostitute, you're gonna look at other women like that. So don't think, oh well, I don't represent her. You do represent other women. So you have to carry yourself like, these are my sisters. I have to look like, okay, I have to represent my sisters and kind of hold that respect for them even though I don't know them. So you can't just be selfish and think, okay, well, I don't have to smile. I don't know her. I don't have to smile. I don't know him. You do have to smile.
Exactly.